they took some DNA out of each member of the band and cloned this guy to fit in the band. That's how well he fits with us. That was after his first show with us. We got that feedback. So that's exactly right.
I describe him more like a Mustang pinned up in a pen, waiting for me to open the gate.
So let him go.
Oh, let him go. And so we were doing that at first, and then one show, it was like he's standing in back of me, and I decided that he's soloing, he should take the front. So I gave him a little push, and the guy had another gear. Blew my mind, man. I was like, oh yes. Well, that's Tom Mazuka.
I wanted to ask you guys this because it's obvious that you are all stellar at your crafts.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Vocals to, your instruments, and it all comes shining through. Is there ever a moment on stage where one of you guys take a lead, or you're going off on some vocals, and you guys just like are almost transfixed in awe at your own talent?
Oh, that happens all the time.
Oh, yeah.
All the time.
Yeah, it does. It's amazing.
There's more. It's happened so many times I can't even count them. That we've hit like an instrumental section of a song, and these guys go off into a zone, and I go sit in the audience. just watch.
You can always
because
tell.
I'm standing there on stage and I'm looking left.
Yeah.
And I got this big stupid smile on my face. I'm looking right.
And pretty soon they're getting tired and going, "Get up here!"
Yeah. You can always tell with Tony. Man. You can always look because Tony has this element of surprise on his face.
Right.
But Tony does the same thing.
Exactly.
He does the same thing, and we go, "Whoa!" So we pull back and give it to him too, and let him run with it. Sometimes I think he's realizing how much he's running with it.
Right.
And he's got the audience, they're captivated, and he's going out there singing to the audience, and
it's an amazing experience. All right, let's check out another track off of the CD, Who Ordered the Waffle, and this is my favorite song off the album, Back in the Day.
Oh man,
old school.
Back in the day.
Yes.
Who Ordered the Waffle is a CD. I'm in absolute heaven right now. I want to talk about that song because going through this CD, amazing up-tempo songs. This is definitely a throwback. And your homage to Marvin Gaye and Al Green, and even the line "It was always summer back in the day," which evokes all kind of memories for anybody.
Yeah. Especially when you're young, man.
Especially when you're young, it's like
lasts forever.
And then the popcorn and the soda. Yeah. I mean, that is who wrote that song.
That was Joe Bevins. No, Blennis. Blennis. I'm sorry, Joe Bevins. Joe Blennis. A former member. He wrote that song.
Yeah, he gave us a lot of the ingredients, lots of that. And I think we all would shed it really hard on that song to bring that together. That was a kind of a thing of the kitchen, just putting a lot of ingredients to make that one come together.
Right. I have to go around and ask you guys now, based on this song and just based on your music, there's so many influences in this. I could start naming off my ideas, but I want to hear from you guys. Your iPod, or you have your CD player on shuffle, who you're bringing to the kitchen. Name your 3, 4, 5 top influences in your life, in your music, and in your style.
Yeah, for me, Man, Maceo Parker.
Who are you though?
Yeah. Hi, my name is Mark. Nice to meet you.
No, and we got
Mark Bittler.
we love the Neville Brothers.
Yeah.
You know, that New Orleans style thing. I think we bring that to the live part of our stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. I'm also James Brown was as a kid coming up, man. That was huge for me, along with Frank Zappa. But that doesn't really fit with this band. But still,
In
George
some
Duke-
ways, it might.
George Duke played keyboards in Zappa, and
Yeah.
he inspired me
A lot of
tremendously.
players in Zappa.
Yep. Joe.
Yeah, I would say when you throw back to the classic stuff, I'd say, Graham Central Station.
Yes.
You got to talk about those guys. Of course, James Brown. As far as the Brothers Johnson.
Oh yeah.
Oh, another one.
There's so many.
And I think,
I'm just thinking really pops out.
Yeah.
Parliament.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
I can see a lot of Parliament with the horns and
Yeah.
stuff. No diapers, but you know what I mean.
Never.
no, on the way
diapers
in.
on stage. Yeah,
we had some big giant.
that's when we get older. We might need
We
them.
had some big giant tidy whities at one point.
Yeah, we do have a large pair of 100-inch waist pants.
We do.
Well, we had a contest over in Cashmere. How many people they could get into a pair of that pair of underwear? It went over great,
Yeah, I
actually.
had 3 people in it at one time. Yeah.
That's awesome. Tony, who's influencing you?
Man, those guys, the people those guys mentioned, except for Zappa. I don't know nothing about Zappa. But Marvin Gaye, Ella Fitzgerald. There's so many. I actually try not to sound like anyone, which it gives us actually a unique sound.
Exactly.
It's Bump Kitchen sound. So I take a mixture of everything and everybody I've ever heard.
Yeah, because Joe Bevins and myself and Dave Burrows, the guitar player, is not present.
Right.
We all come from also a jazz fusion
Background.
with our instrumentation.
Yeah.
So that's what you hear when you hear things open up. You hear that come out of us.
And Everett, anybody in particular that influenced you specifically that you?
Probably Billy Cobham as a drummer. I think that was my main focus coming up. In my earlier years, you would hear a lot of that come out of me. I had to tame down a bit now, but
One band I didn't hear from you guys, which and for me it was like maybe because I've listened to a lot of them lately. But remember Hot Chocolate?
oh yeah, I love hot chocolate.
There's some hot chocolate going down.
There's some hot chocolate.
Let me tell you guys, everybody out there, where you can hear Bump Kitchen coming up. July 4th, they are at the Rock Cut Blues Fest. Where is that at?
That's actually July 24th.
24th.
24th, yeah.
That's in Kettle Falls, Washington.
Kettle Falls,
You
Washington.
go to Spokane and turn left.
Okay.
And then
And just about before you hit Canada, stop.
and then on the 28th, you guys are heading down to Coos Bay, Oregon for the Oregon Coast Music Festival.
Yep.
July
Looking
30th.
forward to that.
You're at the 4th Avenue Tavern in Olympia, and that's the big one, right?
Yes.
That's the benefit show for the Underground Derby League.
Yep.
We're going to help those girls out,
Yep.
right.
Yes.
help
That's
that
right.
league out.
That's right.
Roller Derby's making a huge comeback
That's
right
right.
now,
Absolutely.
and I think it's cool you guys are reaching out to help them.
Yeah.
You can always go to their webpage. They have they're really kicking it up in July and in August. They're here on the 7th. They're here at Jazz Bones in Tacoma.
Yep.
Also, they're going to be in Everett and Milk. You guys are all over.
All over.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's all, and we'll have your website linked on our webpage. So everybody get out and get some kitchen going. Now, is it true? I know you guys are the Bump Kitchen and everybody's a chef, and you guys, too many chefs spoil it.
No.
Oh, no.
No.
I don't
It's
think so
actually-
either.
It's a beautiful thing because
I believe that's why it took this long to have the lineup that we have, is because we found people that don't step on each other's toes as far as our creative process. We all bring our own seasoning to it,
Right, right.
And it's always complimentary.
Yeah, because with that many members in your band, and we've had lots of bands roll through our show, and we go see a lot of them, and a band, personality and interpersonal relationships between the members can be an interesting thing, even just as an observer.